was the middle child of three boys. My mom and dad are Pakistani. They came here in the 80s, arranged marriage, really difficult growing up, a lot of toxic masculinity. Uh, and it was a really pretty rough childhood. When the housing market crashed, my family went bankrupt almost. We had to start from scratch. We moved away from all my friends. I think that's when my depression really started. And I think that was probably at 10 years old, 32 now. So 22 years of depression and anxiety and making it, thinking it's a safe thing not to build new connections in case they get torn down, which now I know is it's not the way to be. Um, I came here because I've been having difficulty with my mom's passing. She passed 3 years ago from colon cancer. Her parents didn't think it was necessary or useful to let her know that there was a history of cancer in the family. And so when she was diagnosed 8 years ago, she was immediately diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And they gave her 2 months. They told her she'll be gone in 2 months. And she fought and fought for 5 years. One of the strongest people I've ever met. And so losing that has been extremely tough for me. Um, and I've been having so much difficulty thinking about if I'm making her proud, if I'm living up to what she's laid down for me. And I came here on the recommendation of my cousin who has been working with Yoni, and his mom has worked with Yoni, and they've had such great accomplishments. So when I told him everything I was going through, he recommended coming here. And I'm so thankful that I did. Came here thinking I need to, how do I mask the hurt? And I'm so grateful for you and everyone to show me that I don't need to mask it. I need to heal it. And I think I've found a better understanding, the bigger picture, that my mom is still with me and she always will be if I believe it. And and I have been doing well. I've been doing better than I think I have been, and I will continue to do. Uh, Mainly because of the depression and the anxiety, and then my mom passing just made it spin out of control. Um, I was drinking a lot, trying to distract myself from all that pain and suffering. And after my first session with Yoni, I quit drinking. And I think it was the best thing to ever happen to me. It helped get rid of a lot of the depression and anxiety. And it helped me motivate myself to get back in the gym, which is something I never really did growing up. I quit, I quit vaping too. I vaped for probably since I was about 18. I'm 32 now, so 14 years. Yeah, it was terrible. I would have one on my bed. I would have one in my car. I would wake up and sleep with one. And finally, a friend of mine showed me how terrible they are for, and how unknownly terrible they are for our bodies, because there's not much research. And I'm so happy to be about 6 months without a vape. And I think we're coming up on 3 months without much alcohol at all. And I have these sessions and this retreat to thank for that, and myself, of course. But they've been great help and great motivation. The people around, seeing what people are going through, it's been an incredible journey and really enlightening. Seeing all these different perspectives and actually getting to give my own opinions and feedback and perspective really, and people accepting it really made me feel like somebody. It opened my heart. Um, from the beginning, when we had our first integration session, I felt very selfish. Um, I saw these other guys, and I didn't really care about what they had to say. And actually getting to meet them and seeing how friendly they are, and that type of motivation I haven't really felt in a long time, because I live alone in Austin. I've lived alone for a year and a half, um, probably longer than that, in different places too. And they really made it feel like a home, a loving family. And I care now. I care about every single one of them. Um, I'm happy that switch clicked. Um, it really showed me that the more I give, the more I'll receive. And I've been holding back on giving, because sometimes in the past I've given so much, and so much was taken away from me. And so it was like a defense mechanism. I didn't, if I don't give, I don't have a chance to be taken. And now I know I have to take the leap and put my faith in myself and my community. And I got back so much. It's so surprising in a way. Now I see that's a normal thing, and it feels great. Yeah, I think it was definitely the craziest experience of my life. And I think seeing that really helped me understand that life isn't that crazy in a normal setting, and that it's bearable, because I've been thinking it's been unbearable for this whole time. Now I can see there's so much more to life than what I've assumed and what I've been holding myself back from. Um, I think all the sessions and everything were very well put together. Um, I'm glad there was some space for some activities and getting to know people. And I think I think if people need it, they should absolutely come and do this like I did. Uh, I'm so happy that my cousin showed me this. I don't know where I would be without it. I might not even be here, to be honest. It's been really tough. Yeah, I have hope for myself since my first session with Yoni. I've it's all been dark, like there was no future at all. And since then, and since this weekend, I have more hope for myself for the future, which I haven't felt in like 15 years. And it's been so dark. And now I see the light, the world, and the universe. And I know it's okay to grieve, but I can't hold it in. And I've been doing that for 3 years. And it's been eating at me every single day. And I'm so happy to have released a lot of those emotions, and to have people that care, and the unconditional love that y'all provided. It's something I don't receive on a daily basis. And I'm proud of myself for putting that faith in y'all. And I'm grateful for y'all to be guiding to a more optimistic and hopeful future. And now I do understand where the universe can take me. And looking at the bigger picture, like I said, and focusing to specifically on bottling up emotions. And now I know safe spaces to talk about it with people that will not judge me. And I have hope. I have hope for the future. It started a couple months ago with Yoni, and I know I'm not wasting either. I've been improving myself and making myself a better person for myself, not for anybody else. And this new motivation has been pushing me to do many great things, things I'd never thought I could do. I think my release of all those emotions really helped me. And just, like I said, seeing the bigger picture of just being out there and not bottling up anything and not being on my guard so much. It's okay to be vulnerable. And if people take advantage of it, they're not the right people. But there are good people out there that can nurture and help with those things. I think my life's a lot better after this retreat, and I will be a lot better. I have some great plans, and now I have some new brothers to help me and motivate me and make good feed advice, and I'll do the same for them too. And I think it's an incredible experience. It's like nothing I ever thought it would be. I'm so thankful for this community and the brothers that I have now. And even if I am alone in Austin, I know there's people out there that are just a phone call away, and it feels so good.